Okay, final update for the day. Today is Friday, the 16th of September, and we had a massive sell off. So this morning I shut off the Bank Nifty algo slightly better than cost, and Nifty together booked about 3 points of loss. I took a small Adani Enterprises trade, and that is giving some mild profit there as well. So it was a very intense day actually, and to be quite frank, once again, it's another day where I'm booking a loss and I'm okay with that. There wasn't too much that could be done. So what happened today is that the at the money strikes itself were just constantly going up. The at the money straddle price just kept going up, and the IV kept spiking. We had an entire day where calls just refused to lose money. It's very surprising. I mean, when was the last time you saw us trading at 17,500 on the Nifty? And on a Friday, and the next week's calls trading as high as they are right now. So I think that was also a little bit of reason why I stayed in the trade for longer than I otherwise would have, because the idea is at some point IV would come down, but turns out that isn't particularly the case, because we're going to be closing with some fairly high prices. I exited at worse prices than this, but I had to exit at some point. I had to trail towards the end. So I'll go into what happened, and we'll go from there. So basically, when we opened, the at the money straddle was around 320, and it instantly collapsed in the first candle. Literally in the first candle, collapsed to 300. Right, so I missed this entry. I wanted to wait for a bit before taking entry. I missed this entry. So here I actually thought in the morning, I thought I'm not going to trade today. Decided, okay, miss the entry opportunity, so let me not trade today. But after that, we had this sell off, and into this sell off, I realized, okay, the IVs have spiked back up. There should be a pretty good opportunity. So around this candle, I got the same prices as the opening. So I decided, all right, let me take entry here. And after that, we had this steady day of downtrend, higher high, lower low kind of thing, except for this pullback. And IV just kept going up. The at the money straddle price, which had gone down to 300, went to almost, I think, 345, something like that, 345, 350 even. And that means that the calls are not losing anything and the puts are just gaining. So it's a one-way put side gain, and this was really difficult to handle, but I think I did the best that I could have, all things considered. And at one point my position was also in a profit of 4 points, so I could have booked there, or I could have trailed it back. Generally, when it comes back to cost, I will exit, but since it was purely due to an IV spike, and that the risk reward still looked very good, hindsight is 2020, looked very good, I stayed in the position. And no point did it go to -5. That was my sacrosanct exit. But let me go into the position itself. What was the position like? So initially I tried to short the 17,100 put option and the 18,200 call option. Now this seemed fair, but instantly I got stopped out on the 17,100, and here I aggressively moved my put option down all the way till 16,900, and this is probably what saved me, because I jumped all the way 200 points away to 16,900, and as it continued, ended up getting stopped 16,900, 16,800, and went all the way down to 16,700. Unfortunately, this last step, it cost me, because I think it happened at the peak of where the IV was. And when we recovered, and here I had to do it because I was -4, and the max I was willing to risk is -5. So before -5 came, I moved to the lower strike. Now into the recovery, the cooling of puts did happen, which is why the position ended up being better than worse. But towards the end, again, we formed this massive red candle, and I think I'd gone back to cost almost. And this particular candle here came with huge volume, and reverse decay happened here. So calls also gained and puts also gained, right? So clearly people, despite the high IV, they want to carry long volatility positions over the weekend. And it just, I mean, US jobs data didn't seem like it would justify these kind of prices, which is why, I don't know, I might have gotten a little adamant on the position. But All said and done, it was fairly a difficult day for neutral traders, and would have been quite hard to not get stopped out. So anyway, I hope you had a good trading day, and I will catch you at the next one. Take care. Bye bye.